Welcome back to our channel Storm Rider. The 2026 Honda Airstream Basecamp is one of those vehicles that immediately grabs attention, not just because of its futuristic design, but because it represents a smart balance between practicality, innovation, and lifestyle-driven engineering. In today's world, where people are increasingly blending their daily commutes with weekend adventures, the Basecamp seems to step into the scene as a hybrid solution for both city living and off-grid exploration. At first glance, it looks sleek and modern, with smooth edges and sculpted lines that remind you of Honda's recent design language, but it also carries an unmistakable ruggedness that speaks directly to campers, travelers, and outdoor enthusiasts who want something more versatile than a conventional SUV. The proportions are compact enough for urban environments, yet wide and tall enough to feel like a dedicated adventure vehicle, and that combination already makes it stand out from many rivals. When it comes to performance, Honda has taken a very smart route by equipping the Basecamp with a hybrid powertrain that balances efficiency with enough grunt to handle tougher terrains. The power delivery feels smooth when driving around town, with electric assistance providing near-instant torque that makes acceleration surprisingly peppy for a vehicle in this category. At the same time, the gasoline engine ensures extended range for those longer trips where charging stations may not be available. Together, the system offers an ideal mix of eco-conscious driving and practicality, ensuring that owners won't feel limited by the type of fuel infrastructure around them. Beyond just the hybrid system, Honda has also optimized the suspension for adaptability. On paved roads, it rides quietly and comfortably, almost like a crossover, but once you venture onto gravel or dirt trails, the damping stiffens and provides more confidence. There's a certain versatility baked into its DNA, which is exactly what most adventure seekers will appreciate. Off-road capability isn't just an afterthought here. The Basecamp includes selectable drive modes that adjust traction, throttle response, and suspension settings for different surfaces, whether that's sand, mud, or rocky paths. Ground clearance is higher than a traditional crossover, but not so extreme that it feels cumbersome in the city. For light overlanding and trail drives, the Basecamp strikes a nice balance. All-wheel drive is available, and it comes with intelligent torque vectoring that actively redistributes power between the wheels to maintain grip. This makes it more than just a lifestyle accessory, it's a vehicle that can genuinely back up its adventurous branding with real performance. The design of the Basecamp is perhaps its strongest talking point. Honda has partnered with Airstream to give it a unique edge, drawing inspiration from the iconic travel trailers that have long been associated with open road freedom. On the outside, you'll notice an aerodynamic silhouette with clean, futuristic LED lighting and subtle chrome accents that nod to Airstream's polished aluminum heritage. The roofline is slightly arched to allow for better headroom inside, and the side panels are sculpted in a way that makes the vehicle look robust without being bulky. There's also a sense of modularity. Roof racks, utility rails, and gear mounts are built into the design, allowing adventurers to carry bikes, kayaks, or rooftop tents without having to add aftermarket accessories. The overall vibe is sophisticated but tough, as if it's equally at home parked outside a cafe downtown or pitched at a remote campsite. Inside, the story continues with a cabin that blends Honda's ergonomic design principles with Airstream's minimalist, functional aesthetics. The interior is surprisingly spacious given the vehicle's footprint, thanks to clever packaging and flat flooring. Seats are designed not just for comfort during long drives, but also for easy transformation. They can fold, slide, or tuck away to create open cargo space for camping gear or even sleeping arrangements if needed. Materials are durable yet stylish, with wiped clean surfaces, weather-resistant fabrics, and subtle metallic trims. Ambient lighting can be customized, creating a relaxing mood during night camping or adding brightness when packing gear. The dashboard is dominated by a large, intuitive touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, while the digital driver display offers crisp, customizable graphics that adapt based on driving mode. Storage compartments are everywhere, under seats, inside panels, and even in hidden floor bins, ensuring that no space goes unused. Technology is another area where the Basecamp sets itself apart. Beyond the typical driver assist suite you'd expect in a modern Honda, like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and collision mitigation, the Basecamp introduces features specifically designed for adventurers. There's an integrated campsite power system that allows the vehicle's hybrid battery to supply electricity for small appliances, lighting, or charging devices while off-grid. Solar panels are optional for trickle charging the battery during extended stays outdoors. The infotainment system even includes a unique Basecamp mode that provides access to weather updates, navigation for trails and campgrounds, and battery management tools. Honda has also paid attention to connectivity, with multiple USB-C ports, wireless charging pads, and even a Wi-Fi hotspot option for those who want to stay connected while off the beaten path. Practicality remains a huge selling point. The rear hatch opens wide to reveal a low-load floor, making it easy to slide in heavy gear like coolers or camping boxes. Tie-down points and cargo organizers are included, so nothing rattles around during rough drives. The roof has been reinforced to support heavy accessories like rooftop tents, which is a nod to the growing overlanding community. For families or groups, the Basecamp can seat up to 5 comfortably, though it's clear that the design favors flexible cargo space over maximum seating. This aligns with its adventurous purpose, less about cramming in passengers, more about creating a mobile base of operations. Fuel economy, of course, is another highlight. Honda's hybrid systems are already known for being among the most efficient in their class, and the Basecamp is no different. Even with its higher ground clearance and adventure-ready features, it still manages competitive fuel consumption figures, meaning owners can travel further without frequent stops. This efficiency, paired with its ability to double as a mobile generator, makes it an appealing option not just for campers but also for people living in areas prone to outages or for those who want a dependable road trip partner. One of the unique selling points that sets the Basecamp apart is how it doesn't try to be too extreme in one direction. Some vehicles aimed at adventurers lean heavily into ruggedness, sacrificing comfort and refinement, while others look adventurous but can't handle much more than a dirt parking lot. The Basecamp sits in that sweet spot in between. It's comfortable, refined, and practical enough for everyday use, but with enough capability and smart features to genuinely enhance outdoor lifestyles. Honda and Airstream clearly targeted a new wave of consumers here: younger professionals, small families, and adventure-seeking couples who don't want to commit to a full-sized RV but still crave freedom and flexibility in their travels. At the end of the day, the 2026 Honda Airstream Basecamp feels less like just another crossover or SUV and more like a thoughtfully designed tool for modern explorers. It's not trying to replace an RV, nor is it pretending to be a hardcore off-roader like a Jeep Wrangler. Instead, it carves its own space in the market as a versatile, efficient, and stylish adventure vehicle that can transition effortlessly from city streets to mountain trails. For those who want a single vehicle that can handle the weekly commute, the grocery runs, and the spontaneous weekend escape into the wilderness, the Basecamp makes a compelling case. It blends Honda's reputation for reliability and engineering with Airstream's legacy of travel and exploration, creating something that feels genuinely new. Whether it's the hybrid performance, the clever interior, the off-grid capabilities, or the overall sense of design, this vehicle is bound to capture the imagination of people looking for freedom without compromise.